The interior fencing will stay up, but this means for the first time since the January 6th insurrection, anyone, not just lawmakers and staff, will be able to walk around the outside of the Capitol buildings. This weekend, we witnessed a bit of revisionist history as Republican Senator Ron Johnson explained why he didn't feel threatened by the armed mob storming the building.
I didn't feel threatened on January 6th. I didn't. There was much more violence on the House side. There was no violence on the Senate side in terms of the chamber. I didn't feel threatened. I mean, I never felt threatened. It's a true statement. But then I started getting criticized for that. How could you not feel threatened? Because I wasn't, you know. I didn't feel threatened, you know.
No violence on the Senate side, he says. What a selective memory to have. Video filmed during this attack shows broken windows on the Senate side of the Capitol, as well as rioters storming the halls near the Senate chambers. Pictures also show this so-called non-threatening man in a helmet dropping into the Senate chamber. Or how about this rioter with zip ties in the chamber as well? The insurrectionists even left this note in the chamber that reads, quote, "It's only a matter of time. Justice is coming." You call that non-threatening? They also repeated this clearly threatening chant about then Vice President and President of the Senate, Mike Pence. Now, one of the reasons Senator Johnson may not have seen this violence firsthand or felt threatened is because of officers like Eugene Goodman, who confronted protesters alone and purposefully led them away from the Senate chamber where senators, possibly even Johnson at the time, were sheltering inside. According to Senator Johnson, though, he didn't feel threatened. He suggests he had no reason to feel that way because these rioters truly respected law enforcement. His words, not mine. Here's Senator Johnson roughly 2 weeks ago.
I knew those are people that love this country, that truly respect law enforcement, would never do anything to break a law. So I wasn't concerned. Now, had the tables been turned, and Joe, this got me in trouble. Had the tables been turned and President Trump won the election, and those were tens of thousands of Black Lives Matter and Antifa protesters, I might have been a little concerned.
Not only is that defense racist, but it's also a lie. We have plenty of evidence that these protesters didn't respect law enforcement as we watched the violence play out live. Evidence they didn't love law enforcement as we learned an officer had died. And we were reminded again this week of how little they respected law enforcement when the FBI released brand new videos of rioters attacking officers, hoping someone can identify and report them. For more on that, here's CNN's Oren Lieberman.
Amid a chorus of patriotic chants, the mob advanced. In the chaos, someone called for reinforcements. On the left, the man labeled by the FBI as Bolo, be on the lookout, number 153, wanted for assault on federal law enforcement. In newly released video and images from the FBI, he is seen attacking officers with what appears to be a stick. He has a light and a gas mask in other images. Bolo, number 123, wearing a striped shirt, is seen in the video grabbing an officer's gas mask and repeatedly pulling it toward the door. More than 300 people are facing federal charges stemming from the January 6th attack. The Department of Justice has charged more than 65 people for assaulting law enforcement. The FBI has released video and pictures of 10 more people seen attacking officers on January 6th during the Capitol riot.
They are captured on video committing appalling crimes against officers who have devoted their lives to protecting the American people.
Bolo, number 170, swings directly at an officer in his camera, his face briefly visible between punches. From behind, you can see he reaches over an officer's riot shield as he tries to get closer in the attack. Bolo, number 191, charges officers after pushing through the gates. Bolo, number 231, reaches above riot shields to spray an orange substance on officers, then he throws the spray paint can. In another clip, he's seen attacking officers with a riot shield. The list goes on. Evidence of a mob made up of mostly Trump supporters as they launched what officials have called a coordinated attack on the heart of American democracy.
We know it can be difficult to report information about family, friends, and coworkers, but it is the right thing to do.
Bolo number 255 walks to the edge above the riot, then unleashes a cloud of chemicals on a large group of officers. Overhead, American flags are waving.
That was Oren Lieberman reporting. A trail of diapers, children's clothing, and discarded documents.